Welcome to the booth. My name is Jason Bienvenu, managing partner at Spero, and today we're going to be checking out Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. Let's go! So first up we have our 1/12 scale or 6-inch scale, and each of these figures feature over 24 points of articulation. First up we have our main hero, Pale. And Pale includes his sword, 2 hook knives, a dagger, and a throwing hatchet. Next up we have Kah Lee in his conquest armor. He features 2 big giant swords and a laser pistol. To the side of him we have Atreyu, who's an ally of Pale, who features an awesome sword, fantastically detailed shield, and also a knife. To the left of Atreyu we have Tiberius, who's from the same great animal house as Atreyu. He features a big giant club, crossbow, and an awesome throwing axe. Next up we have our first army builder of the wave, the Chernarus Legionnaire. He features an awesome spear, cool knife, and fantastically detailed shield. He also features a removable helmet, so you can kind of give your army builders a little bit of variety. And you can't have an army builder for good guys and not have an army builder for the bad guys, so then we have our Horde Ravager, who's going to be Kah Lee's army. He features a laser shotgun, a knuckle buster dagger, and a sword. He also comes with a removable helmet. So that's it for Wave 1. On to Wave 2, we have a dark version of Pale, who's actually a clone of Pale, and his name is Blight. And he features a poison-tipped spear as well as 2 poison-tipped knives. And to the right of Blight is my personal favorite, Lexion. He's part of the Pirate Guild, so he's not really part of any particular animal house. He features a crossbow, knuckle buster knife, as well as a laser shotgun. Moving on to the bottom shelf, still part of Wave 2, we have Cordoon. He's kind of the weapon master of the cat house. And he comes with 2 awesome swords and a bow. Okay, and last but not least, this is our fan favorite so far, and it's the deluxe figure of these 2 waves. It's Thane. He's a really big, chunky boy, and everybody that sees him in person just freaks out whenever they check him out. And he features, or he comes with this big, giant hammer, who you can see is basically almost as tall as one of the regular scaled figures. So this is definitely a must-have figure out of these 2 waves. And that's it for our 1/12 scale offerings. So moving on to the 1/18 scale, or 4-inch scale as most of us like to call it, we're going to go ahead and start with our top shelf, which is our main hero Pale, who comes in his adventure armor. And then we're going to move on to Kah Lee. And then after that we're going to have Atreyu, who kind of comes in a bit of an homage type color this time. And then to round out this particular wave, we have our first army builder, who's a Chernarus Legionnaire. Okay, and each of those includes a separate head, so you can kind of mix and match and make your own character. So that's kind of like a little extra thing that we did with this scale. All right, so moving on to our second shelf, we actually have deluxe figures similar to the Thane in that last line. We have several deluxe figures for this one, and of course we're going to feature Thane since he's a main character in the comic book. Then moving on from Thane, we have Genghis Khan, who's our villain. He's kind of like a mercenary, you know. And then after that, this is my particular favorite from the line, or from this wave I should say. This is Grimes, who's kind of like a gruffy pirate dog, you know. I think some people might recognize him. He might look a little familiar to some people. And then one of our really unique characters is Belarus. He also comes with an organic arm, as well as all the other characters. They come with, you know, additional heads and additional feet and hands and stuff in case you want to make a little bit different characters, you know. This one actually comes with a little metal pincher and a little chainsaw, just in case you don't want to use the mechanical hand. So that's it for our products. Thank you so much for checking them out. If you're interested in any of them, you can click the link in the description. If you want to do wholesale, if you're a comic or toy shop, go ahead and drop us a line and we'll get back to you. Thank you so much for stopping by the booth.